I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comics and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Avengers 676, the continuation of Avengers No Surrender. Who is the mysterious Voyager, and can she help Earth's mightiest heroes save the day? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so as we rejoin the story, we're reminded of all the horrible natural disasters that are gripping the globe in the fallout of the Earth being stolen from its orbit. Beloved butler Jarvis is also shown to still be in critical condition, but Beast says there's something else wrong with him, outside having a massive boulder crush him. Now, back at Avengers Mansion, the rest of the heroes are trying to get to the bottom of what's going on here, but perhaps the first mystery that needs to be solved is who is this mysterious Voyager that a bunch of the Avengers seem to remember, but others don't. As we discover, her name is Valerie Vector. Marvel does love their alliteration, don't they? And she is, well, a founding member of the Avengers, there since day one. She was there for all the important moments in the Avengers' lifespan in the early days. In fact, she was the heart of the team, but why does no one remember her? Well, that's because during the events of Avengers number 70, when the heroes fought Kang and the Grand Master, Voyager had come face to face with a villain called the Electromagnetic Man. You see, his powers had a deadly and adverse reaction to Voyager's own abilities. FYI, she can travel through space and time. Suspicious. This caused her to be completely knocked out of history itself. She was still conscious though, and she's been watching the Marvel Universe grow and change over the decade that she's been gone. Oh yeah, that's right, she's only been gone a decade. Man, Marvel loves their sliding time scales too, don't they? And even though she is a founding member and a respected hero in her own right, she doesn't want to harsh the buzz of Rogue, Sunspot, and Falcon, the three de facto leaders who are taking point on this whole crisis. Jointly though, the heroes all decide what they need to do is try and get some of their tech up and running, because right now they're running absolutely blind and there's no telling what could be happening on the other side of the world right now. And oh, if they only knew half of it, because over in Egypt, two brand new villainous factions end up touching down. There's Thanos' Black Order, hey, just in time for their new movie appearance, and a brand new version of the Lethal Legion. Now made up of some interesting cosmic villains, including Drax foes, the Blood Brothers, as well as a brand new Metal Master. Why are these two groups on Earth at the same time right now? Well, it seems that it's connected to some bigger game, and I do literally mean game, like there's rules that need to be abided by. In fact, this whole situation is very similar to the situation from Avengers number 70 with Kang and the Grand Master. Eventually, it's the Black Order who hits upon the idea that if they're ever going to defeat their foes, the Lethal Legion, they can't have the Avengers stepping on in to cramp their style, and as such, they decide to take the heroes off the board. And as the comic winds down, Avengers Mansion gets blown up by the evil spacefaring bad guys. Oh no, and they just started using the mansion again. So that was Avengers No Surrender Part 2, everybody, and overall, I gotta say this story continues to be really exciting. It's also a big sloppy kiss and love letter to the greater Marvel history, right down to having art that apes those classic issues. I'm still super suspicious of Voyager right now, and I think that's the point, but the comic does a good job telling us, hey, there's more than one threat to be dealt with here in this story. Nice pull with the Lethal Legion too. They were the first united team of bad guys that the Avengers ever fought, and even though they were made up of mostly D-listers, it's cool to see their stock rise a bit here. Come to think of it, the fact that they're mostly made up of cosmic characters really makes me feel the influence of Ewing here in this issue. No telling what's going to happen next for No Surrender, but overall I gotta say I am invested in where it goes, which is why I give this issue an 8 out of 10. So that's the book, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a look at some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you always know what's coming out next. And because YouTube is being the way it is currently, it's more important now than ever that if you can, please check out my Patreon link down in the description. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and receive exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, as well as helping me out, and it would be much appreciated. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.